Welcome to our Independence Elementary School, Killian Middle School, and TECC-East campuses. Here at Lewisville ISD, we try to provide a safe and efficient option for parents to drop off and pick up their students. In order to do this, we have created an instructional video to help you understand the path that we have set up for these three campuses and how they work together. If you would like to view how our specific campus's drop-off procedure works, please feel free to skip ahead to your campus. For our Independence families, we will have two lines for pickup and drop-off. Our blue line is for pre-K and first grade students along with their older siblings, and our red line is for 2nd through 5th grade students. Our blue line families will enter our southeast entrance at Killian Middle School off of FM 544 and line up along the curb by TECC-East. Do not block the entrances to the TECC-East parking lot, as these need to be left open for students and families to access that campus. You will continue in a single file line along the road around the back of the school and drop off your students near the gym just past the playground. Blue line students will exit on the driver's side of their vehicles. For our red line families, you will enter at the stoplight on Wind Haven Parkway. Just as you pass our southern parking lot, you will turn left onto the road on our southern side of the building. Continue to follow the line past the garden until you have reached the drop-off zone where staff is present. Red line students will exit on the passenger side. For all families, please do not attempt to drop off your student before the drop-off zone to ensure traffic continues to flow smoothly. We ask that students open their own doors if they are able to ensure a fast drop-off. Please make sure that all goodbyes are had before you enter the drop-off zone and your backpack ready to exit. Once all students have made it safely off the road in the drop-off zone, we will release the line of vehicles to exit the campus parking lot and then open the zone for the next set of vehicles to enter. As you exit, proceed with caution and continue to follow the path to Wind Haven Parkway. The blue line will be right turn only onto Wind Haven, while the red line will be able to turn left, right, and go straight. If you would like to park to drop off your student, you must park in a parking spot and walk with them all the way across the crosswalk and to the door. Handicap parking should not be used as temporary parking. The front drive is designated for buses only and will not be open until 7:40 a.m. To pick up your student in the afternoon, it will look almost identical to how you drop them off in the morning, except in the blue line. By the playground at pickup for pre-K through first grade, staff will guide families into 2 lanes. Once all vehicles are stopped, students will begin loading. Staff will hold vehicles until all students are loaded safely, then they will be released. At dismissal, be sure that your car tag is visible to ensure a quick pickup process. Otherwise, you will need to park and come into the front office to pick up your student. No student will be released unless you have a current car tag. Now for our Killian families, we also have 2 lines for pickup and drop-off at the front and back side of the campus. If you are entering from the front side of the campus off of Parker Road, also known as FM 544, you will follow the line around the front of the parking lot until you make it to the curb that connects to the front of the school. Students will enter the doors on the southwest side of our building. However, you will be able to drop them off anywhere along the front curb. For families that will be entering the campus from the northwest side that passes Independence and TECC-East, your drop-off will be located by the cafeteria. However, it is to be noted that cafeteria doors will lock at 8:50 a.m., and if you arrive late, then you will need to proceed to the front of the building for drop-off. Any student dropped off after 8:55 must come through the front office and be signed in. For all families, please do not attempt to drop off your student before the drop-off zone or in the parking lot to ensure a safe and efficient traffic flow for our students. We ask that students open their own doors to ensure a fast drop-off. Please make sure that all goodbyes are had before you enter the drop-off zone. As you exit, proceed with caution and continue to follow the path around the parking lot to your exit. Our south side loop will exit to the right only, back onto FM 544, while our north side loop will follow the line back around the parking lot to exit towards Wind Haven Parkway. To pick up your student in the afternoon, it will look very different from the morning process. All cars will enter our main entrance off of Parker Road. Please be courteous to traffic as you enter our front road. Our 6th grade pickup line in the left lane will be located at the front of the building, while our 7th and 8th grade lines in the right lane will be located at the back of the building. Parking will not be allowed in any of our lots. If you wish to park and wait for your student, you may park in the southeast area of TECC-East parking lot. The road path on the west side of our building that connects to TECC-East will be closed in both the morning and afternoon to minimize the traffic flow that can occur. As you exit, proceed with caution and continue to follow the path around the parking lot to your exit. Our south side loop for 6th graders will exit to the right only back onto FM 544. Our north side loop for 7th and 8th graders will follow the line towards Windhaven Parkway. And finally, for our TECC-East students and families, the arrival and dismissal process will look nearly identical to each other. The best path to take to get to our Career Center will be to enter Windhaven Parkway off of 544. From Windhaven, you will be able to bypass the Independence line and continue down Cookie Lane towards the campus. For our student drivers, you will be able to park anywhere in our front lot. For parents that will be dropping off students, you can go around the parking lot to our loop entrance to drop off at the front, or you can park in our designated visitor spots to drop off in the parking lot. For parents that wish to pick up their student, the front loop will be closed for our buses, and we ask that you park in our front lot. We like to keep our front drive clear for an easy entry-exit process for all of our buses that are coming from all of our high school campuses across the district. The parking lots located on the east and north side of our building are restricted to staff only. Student drivers, you will not be able to take any passengers with you to or from your home campus during the school day. You can only arrive or depart with another student passenger before or after the school day. Otherwise, your friend will need to ride the bus back to their home campus. To exit our campus, you can exit by Killian onto 544 or turn right towards Windhaven Parkway towards the west. We recommend using the lights at Windhaven and 544 if you need to turn left and head east on 544. Proceed with caution and merge accordingly as you encounter traffic while exiting the campus. We ask for your patience while in line and to please plan accordingly for your schedule so that you won't be late to your next scheduled activity. The first couple of weeks of the semester are always a learning process, but once everyone adjusts, it is a very quick process. We look forward to seeing you at Independence, Killian, and TECC-East this school year.